We have a follow-up investigation about the arrest of this OU grad who's been living and working in Thailand and was charged there with defamation. The allegation that he insulted the monarchy.
The good news for him, the charge was just dropped, but Thai authorities won't let him leave the country. Tulsa's investigative reporter Janet Clark followed up with his mom, who teaches at OU.
This video shows when Oklahoma native Paul Chambers turned himself in to the Thai authorities. He was then arrested and booked into a Thai prison. On April 3rd, Paul found out there was a warrant for his arrest.
He didn't know for what reason.
He didn't know why.
No, he just had to appear.
His mom, Peggy Chambers, teaches at the University of Oklahoma. Paul grew up in Norman and earned 2 degrees at OU. Peggy says Thai authorities arrested her son because they thought he insulted the monarchy.
That he committed the crime of lèse-majesté, which is you said something derogatory about the king. If you do this in Thailand, you can be imprisoned. And this is the first American this has ever been lodged against.
How are you holding up?
Not good, but you see me sitting here, I do my job. I show up, I've been grading essays.
Since Paul's arrest, a flurry of news stories circled the globe. Here's an article in the Washington Post, another in the New York Times, and here's an article in the Bangkok Post. Peggy says Paul was denied bond twice and then granted bond the 3rd time. You can see he was wearing an ankle monitor in this photo.
He's out with an ankle monitor, no passport, and no work visa, which means no income and no access to the money he has in the bank there.
Paul was charged under Thai's Computer Crime Act. Peggy told me for that, he could have gone to prison for 15 years.
They read the accusation. He said, I didn't write that. I have nothing to do with writing that.
Peggy says it was over this blurb written for a webinar announcement back in October.
He was invited to participate in this webinar in Bangkok, sponsored by this think tank out of Singapore.
What was his role in that webinar?
He was a participant.
The announcement names Paul as the speaker.
They advertised it somehow and made this write-up that he hadn't even seen on their webpage. And that's the basis of the accusation, is this description that he had no hand in writing.
You don't even know who wrote it.
No, it's somebody in Singapore.
So he's in trouble for something that somebody in Singapore wrote?
Yes. Think about that. That doesn't make any sense.
Thai authorities recently dropped the charge against Paul, saying the case lacked grounds. But it's not over for Paul. Peggy says Thai authorities won't let him leave Thailand. After the arrest, he also lost his job at the local university, and his visa was revoked. Are you able to talk to him?
Yes. Yeah.
How is he doing?
He's amazingly hopeful that he'll be deported. That'll be the end of his career in Thailand, where he's been.
Would his wife be able to come with him?
I don't know the answer to that. She wants him out of the country. She doesn't want him in prison anymore. She supports his deportation. She supports it.
What do you feel is going to happen here?
I hope they're going to deport him.
Deportation would end Paul's career in Thailand. Paul's become an expert in Thai military history.
He's been on the crosshairs because his specialty is the Thai military history.
Paul wrote this book about the Thai military in 2017, and last year his book was published about Thai politics, seen through the careers of Thai military leaders. The Bangkok Post just published this: Chambers' case must end. Keep in mind it's an editorial, so it's someone's opinion. It says Thailand's economy is under strain. Tariff talks with the Trump administration are stalled. Growth is plunging. Global tensions are rising. The last thing the country needs is a diplomatic crisis. Paul Chambers is known for his research on the Thai military, work that has long irritated powerful figures in uniform. Peggy told me she wrote 6 letters like this one to President Trump begging for help. She wrote, "It is still Peggy Chambers, the mother of Paul Chambers. He's being illegally detained in Thailand. Our whole extended family is at our wits' end. We desperately need and request your direct intervention." She told me she hasn't heard a word from the Trump administration.
It's unjust.
She just wants her son to come home, back to Oklahoma.
Please send him back to the United States.
Covering news that matters, Jana Clark, Fox 23 News.
Paul's mom, Peggy, says she also reached out to legislators asking for their help to bring Paul back to the U.S. Jana will keep in touch with the family and let us know what happens.
Do you have a tip or issue that you think Jana Clark should investigate? Let us know. Email FOX23 Investigates at fox23.com or call 918-388-5354 or search Fox 23 Jana Clark on Facebook.